Today we add a kiddie coaster to our kiddie area. I'm mostly average Matt, and this is Planet Coaster Harder Mode. Let's jump to the time lapse. Welcome to today's live portion of the video. You probably recognize this view from our last episode where we built the gulpy crab across the fountain, but over the tree as you start to see something a little bit different from the last time, and that's because we started to do some work on our kiddie area and build a very tall kiddie coaster. And I think it came out really nice. I think it kind of ties the whole area together. Um, it's a little janky in some spots, but that's kind of what you see with kiddie coasters. It does get a little bit taller than our Vertigo, which I think it's okay. Um, it certainly provides quite a bit of a punch at the end here. You get some good G-forces around the helix, but then just kind of wrapping around the scissor, which is still not open. And you get some good airtime. I think it's I wouldn't, it could be a first coaster for someone, but if someone's like really terrified, this may not be the right one, the right kiddie coaster. But either way, I think it came out really well. I went through a couple different names. We started out with Captain Bubbles, because I thought this guy looked like a little water guy. It's obviously just the Wendigo, but yeah, I wasn't necessarily thrilled with that name, so then I changed it to Gulpy's Junior Gulp, and we changed the colors completely on it. I didn't like the look of the station with the new colors, so we changed it again, and now we are at back to the original colors, but it's called the, well, we can't see it, the Pipshot Bubbler. I don't know what that means. That's just what I came up with. It's a silly name. Please let me know in the comments if you have one, because the Pipshot Bubbler is not the best name that I've ever come up with. So, yeah, I'm desperate for a name for this. I do want to keep the blue and white color scheme because it is a pain to change all the colors with all the bubbles and everything. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way it came out. Unfortunately, for you, and not necessarily for me, I am going on vacation here. So there are 3 videos that are coming out this week: a career mode, a challenge mode, which we're in right now, and then a Hackberry Hills episode. And they're all a little bit shorter except for the career mode because it's career mode. And because of that, I didn't get quite as much done as I would normally get done. So we don't have as much to look at. We're not going to ride this quite yet, just because I want to try and finish out the scenery around it before we ride it, and then we'll ride it all. We will ride it all at one time. But yeah, I mean, there's look at this janky spot here. This kind of has like that Intamin look, where you come down a hill, you do a turn, then you come up a small airtime hill, but you're kind of banked, and you bank the opposite direction. Maybe a little RMC in there, but it's not a super hard bank. It's just a little bit. And man, is the train janky around it. And we'll watch it go through here. But it's got a lot of speed. And, I mean, it doesn't look terrible, but it certainly has its moments. The entrance, I really like it down here. You get a lot of interaction with the path, with this entire coaster. You get interaction with the scissor ride, you get interaction with the carousel, all the way in the side. I had to readjust some of the trees, but I think the supports for this thing, and maybe we need to add some here. I don't think I'm gonna though. The supports just end up perfect, right in between everything. I moved a couple rocks here, but it looks good. Our building here will I'm not sold on how I'm going to do this, but we'll figure that out in one of our upcoming episodes. But the station, I think it does look pretty nice. Needs some lighting for nighttime effects. The blue makes it kind of stand out. In the middle, I realized that I built the most square building I could have built. So I think that'll change once we start to see some of the pathway scenery coming up, and we get some trees in there. It won't look as square as it does now. But overall, again, really happy with the entire coaster. I think it's a nice addition to the park, and yeah, it's looking good. But as we always do in our challenge mode, we're going to go through our park management screen, make sure we don't have anything too crazy to look at. Everything on the first screen here we got is looking really nice. All green on the left side. This park is great. Pipshot bubblers, quite quick. Fireball's the place the advert talked about. Yeah, so everything is looking really good. Our staff is at 100% happiness. That's because we're paying them an arm and a leg. Most profitable ride is the kickflip, and that's because it's classic. That will potentially change with Fireball becoming classic, because we'll start charging a whole lot more for that. Hot Dog House is our most profitable shop facility, which is great. We got a bunch of research ready to go. We do have one ride broken down, but that's going to fix itself. Our monthly research spend is a lot. We have a bunch of new items. Everything at Cooling Station is too expensive for me, so we need to remember that when we get to our shops and stalls. Into our graphs, we have our park rating, which has plummeted recently for some reason. Probably because I'm just sitting here talking about everything. Our balance bonus is fine. Our ride rating has plummeted. Our scenery rating, perfect. And then our marketing bonus, we don't have marketing, so it doesn't matter. In this screen, we're still not charging to enter the park. We may at some point. Good and bad things about this park overall, about average. You should expect that. The park is called Mostly Average Park, so I mean, you get what you come for. So I'm so unhappy. I'm on my way home. Yeah, that's fine. You can go home. The park was amazing. I don't want to leave. Security at this park is great, so that's all good stuff there as well. Ride breakdown, a lot of vomit. We discussed that in the last episode. Total park lifespan guess 12,000. That's pretty cool that it keeps track of that. Total length for all coasters 2,500. That's pretty short. The longest coaster is 1314, which I'm not even sure which coaster that is because they're both pretty short. Our finances though, rides and tickets, as always, making us the most money. Our shops and facilities, we're making money with that now, which is good. We hadn't been doing that recently. Our park management is our staff wages is taking us down. Our scenery running costs is a lot, but that's fine. Our construction, we don't have any construction, and other cash flow, we don't have anything like that. So on to research. Or wait, did I miss something? Loans, we don't need loans. Graphs, and we did do a loan at the beginning. So onto our research, we got a real Frankenstein, the Iron Fury, so we're starting to get into the RMC of coasters. That's awesome. Classic track ride. That's mainly one of the reasons why we didn't work over in this area, because I was looking for a specific ride. And a thrilling range of motion, this I think is the loop. 360 power, not the looper. Okay. So Coaster Chimera. Let's go ahead and get that. We will get let's get fast water. That seems interesting. And we'll get some more shops and stalls, because I think we're going to need some here. So that should be fine. Our marketing, we're not doing marketing, so we don't need to worry about that. Our staff, let's see where we got. So last time we hired 3 entertainers. Everything, they are looking fine. They are happy. That's all that really matters at the moment. We have our janitors, who we need to get him up here, so we'll get him to 95. We're not going to worry about doing any more. Our vendors, let's keep getting these guys up here. So 125 there, 125 there, 125, 110, and 110 for all of our vendors. So that looks good. Our mechanics, for some reason he has a high workload. I don't understand that. We're not going to worry about it. Or we will. We will give him a little bit. 185 for these guys. This is going to be an expensive episode, but that's okay. Our security guards, they look pretty good. Let's get Gert up to everyone else. We got our cooling station is too expensive. I didn't mean to click out of that. No work rosters yet. I didn't get enough done in this episode to do it, so maybe next episode, when I come back from vacation, we can sit down and take a look at that. Our guest breakdown, not much has changed. Energy, happiness, pretty decent, except for the teen groups. Some people need to go to the toilet in the families, but that's, I mean, it's kids. Kids never have to go until you can't go. Guest slots, park is great. Let's take a look. I want to do something fun. I don't want to shop at hot air balloons. That's because it's right at the entrance of the park, so that's fine. Everything at Cooling Station is too expensive. That is something we need to address. We also probably will need to... oh my god, it is changing so frequently. I can't read them in time. But yeah, we have to address the Cooling Station. Our graphs in this, I don't think this matters for us at the moment. Our rides, Pipshot Bubbler, we're charging $13. So that's good. Fireball still reviving, so we're not going to mess around with that. We have done all of our classic rides, so they are good. Carousel's losing money now, and Vertigo's losing money. Orbiter is losing money. They most likely just had a breakdown, so that is probably why they are losing money. I just can't imagine. Yeah, this... what's going on here? Yeah, I don't... it probably just broke down. So it'll, it's gonna make some money. Same with the carousel. The carousel just isn't having a lot of people coming out to it either. So I think we're doing okay there. And the Invertigo just doesn't have enough people yet. But that will get better as we go on. Now our shops and stalls, the Cooling Station is losing money. And that is because we made things too expensive. So we're losing $48. That's not too bad. Let's drop this down to, we'll say, $7 and $8. So that hopefully... oh, we just made money with it. That's awesome. We need to get it up though. Hot dog house looks busy. I'll try somewhere else. Great food. Hot air balloons. We know what the problem with that is, but we are making some serious money with them. So that's looking good. Our facilities. Hey, we made some money with the ATM. We're not going to charge for the restroom. We're not that desperate. But the ATM, to balance itself out, that's pretty good. Small attractions. We need to take a look at this. These should not be losing money. Now, I saw when I was building earlier that people were beginning to think that it's impossible to win. So let's put this at 35% for all of these. The $4 I think is fine. We just need to get it so that people don't feel like it's rigged anymore. So we don't want to do 50% because 50 means we're going to lose money on the games and whatnot. So we'll give them a go. We don't have a lot of people walking around over here, so that's also not going to help. Even though we just built a coaster over here, everyone still wants to be on the other side. So I want to see someone play this. Come on now. Let's switch our view here a little bit. So we'll wait for that for now. We'll hear it when it goes. We don't have any hotels. We don't have any restaurants. We don't have any unconnected facilities, and we don't have any Vista points. Our security team looks like they're doing pretty good. We don't have any pickpocket victims in park currently. Our monthly running cost is $450. That's going to have to go up because we're going to need to put some more up as well. We have 4 vandalized bins, which is interesting, but that's okay. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Did he win? No. Nope. Oh no, I lost. Didn't hear that it's impossible to win anymore, so that's good. Let's see, maybe they'll try this one. Try the gulpy grab. Yeah? No. No. Okay. Alright. Yeah, so I think that was all of our management. Our special effects are going to be a little pricey, but that's alright. Yeah. I think we're looking pretty good here. So for the next episode, when I come back from vacation, not sure if I want to build the vintage car ride or if I'm going to continue to flesh out this area. I might work on this just to get another finished area. Get down this area because most of this is going to be like trees and whatnot because there's no sightlands out here, so I'm just going to try and block the viewpoint, but we'll figure it out as we go through. But we got to put some of these trees back in the next episode, so we probably won't do anything over here for at least another 2 episodes or so. We'll just focus on this area to get it all tidied up and get this weird shaped looking park a little bit more done before we start making it more undone. That's going to do it for this video. So thanks for watching. If you liked what you if you liked what you saw, make sure you leave a like. If you saw something I could have done better, make sure you leave it in the comment section. And if you want to find some more awesome Planet Coaster content, make sure you subscribe to my channel, Mostly Average Matt. We have career mode going on. We also have a custom scenario, Hackberry Hills, that I'm building to put onto the Steam Workshop at some point. So again, thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Later.